All right, let's bring you guys yet another build we've been working on here. I'm going to be showing you a little bit of action here, and we're going to break it down here in just a second, guys. I want to show you what it does at first, and then I'm going to show you what we've got going on. So we got a little skill here. I'd like to call this one Cross Slash, okay? We don't have it awakened yet. We've got a lot of work to do still yet on this skill, all right? We're not done yet, but I wanted to play around with the elemental build of Cross Slash, which gets an insane amount of base speed amplification. So almost any attack speed you add to it is going to amplify it. And I do think 5 is your maximum attack speed, which I've exceeded quite a bit. So I'm capped out at 5 on my attack speed with this. So around that, you know, of course, Grand Approach has got to be one of the best skills within the game. I highly recommend any melee build you go with. You want to go with a Grand Approach, and the main reason is because that health regeneration, and if it's melee, the closer you are to the enemy, the more damage you're gonna deal. Again, guys, we're not maxed out yet on anything on here, and there's still a lot of opportunity that we're really running with, but this is just a build idea for you. All right, so we're also running Fighting Spirit. We all know that Fighting Spirit just gives you a lot of damage dampening, whether it be physical or element when you have it in the legendary aspect. Okay, we're running the element damage amplification. Of course, that's just giving us more element damage. But one of the interesting things is Flames of Death. Now, I haven't really seen this used a lot, but I'm really liking the effect that I get out of Flames of Death. Once it's legendary, you're going to get a 5% damage amplification per fire energy that you have. But once you hit your maximum fire energy, you're going to start doing this huge area of effect that's going to be hitting everything with the amplified damage that lasts for about a second, as you can see. So you're going to be relying on extract energy, okay? Otherwise, it's quite difficult to get your fire energy going. Something that I do want to call out is extract energy, honestly, does not need to be leveled up aside from just the rune level. You don't have to tier it up to magic or rare or legendary or awaken it, in my opinion. And the reason why is once you start boosting this bad boy up, really the only thing is just the 2 to 4 to 6 or 2 to 3 to 4% chance to gain a random energy. Now, that can be helpful on hit, you know, and with Cross Slash, you know, hitting or as much as it does, maybe it could be something in the long run, because those elements can help you with damage dampening, status effect duration, status effect damage, and things of that nature, depending on whatever the element that you have is. But I don't think it's the end all be all. I'm piddling around with Siphon Life. I'm very new to that one. That one's not the biggest deal. I still like my Persistent Strike over Siphon Life, but HP Absorb can add a lot of survivability at the end of the day. Another thing I want to circle back to with Cross Slash is that we're getting off this skill a flat 10% chance to deal triple maximized damage on hit. That's kind of a big deal, but I haven't decided. Like, I don't think you need to press into that too much. I honestly don't. I have my critical hits disabled. I'm trying to maximize my, you know, through runes and charms and things of that nature. You know, my 1, 2, 3, 4% chance to deal double maximized damage on hit, and then the triple maximized whenever it wants to. The skill attacks so daggone fast, as you can clearly see. I mean, it throws really fast. By itself. I can't even click regular without it doing multiple attacks, because that attack speed amplification in conjunction with all the attack speed that I've boosted on my character is giving this skill its a max attack speed. Is my character's max attack speed? Yeah, my character's attack speed's only 3, but the skill is at 5. Now, you know, I'm running the fast attacks, which I've debated. Maybe we take that off. Maybe we take that off. And then, you know, we can see what that actually does, right? So if we take that one off, the skill drops to 3.81, which is still fast. But honestly, you know, I've debated, like, would I want to add the critical chance to that or not? I don't know. Let's look at the gear real quick. I fiddled around. Look, my gear is not perfect, guys. I suck at this stuff. But here you go. We're running the dual wielding, you know, of course, the Zodiac. I got a ring, but it's not a crit ring. It's not I don't have anything really crit focused. I got a lot of gear that I actually need to reroll, fix, and finalize at the end of the day. But look at the Zodiac real quick. We did pump a lot into this just to try to get that chance to deal maximize. Honestly, now that you guys are looking, don't look at me. 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 No, yeah, we need to do that. We need to do that. Anyway, that was fun. The Zodiac details, if you're really looking at it, really, up until you get to this tree right here, you do whatever you want to do. I did something a little bit different, okay? I know this is the one for, you know, the bow gun. but I want you guys to look at something. Running the attack speed amplification, resource cost dampening in conjunction with the uplift in there, and then rolling into, you know, the damage and element observer, which, you know, again, element penetration means more element damage in the day. End of the day, critical hits are disabled, so we're not even going to be dealing critical at all. And then element damage, area of effect, resource cost amplification, but a strike amplification on top of that, and our attack speed and HP absorb. So this is the only attack crit rate we're getting, and the only reason why we did it is because I really wanted that HP absorb, because these daggers do not have HP absorb on them anyway. So in my opinion, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want to do here. I tried this tree. I really like what this tree does. So let's go ahead and see if we can't finish this map for you guys right here, just to kind of showcase a little bit more with what we've got going on with the skill. I really like the skill. I've got to change that buff because every time I roll, I end up casting the buff. I've got to get used to that change there. But as you can see, the spreading flames does great work, but what I'm working on trying to get is getting my fire energy up more often so that we can start doing, you know, the area of effect portion of it. The big flame circles, right? Big old flame circles. That's what I want the most. I haven't got it pulled down enough. I don't have the skill rune leveled up quite enough to where it's getting the right amount of amplification. There you go. It just takes a little bit longer than I want it to for me to get my fire energy, so it starts buffing my fire damage. But you know, there you go. That's the main basis of the build so far. We're gonna try to fight this boss as quickly as possible, and then I would love for you guys to do me a huge favor. And as soon as you can, I want to know what you think about the build. What do you think the direction of the build's going? How do you like it? What would you change? What would you add? What would you remove to make this build a little bit better, worse? I don't know, whatever the case may be. But as you can see, I'm not dealing the world's most damage. T7 maps are where I'm at right now. My survivability is not off the charts yet either. But I do like what I'm getting out of the build, the skill. I find it cool. I like it a lot. And there you go. That's it. So guys, I appreciate you watching the video. If you have questions, if you have comments, if there's something I should add to this skill, please let me know, guys. Drop it in the comments. Mad love, and we'll see you on the next one.